finance in general, it's very competitive, whether you're in corporate finance, whether you're in investment banking, whether you're in asset management, whether you're in nonprofit finance. If you really want to be successful in finance, you have to be competitive. And to be competitive, you got to be ahead of the competition. Let's say your company, this is something I did actually. Your company says, "Hey, we're gonna be transitioning to this new software, right? For doing our reporting or for for analysis and things like that." You know what you got to do before they even start? You got to go home, go on YouTube, look it up, look up free tutorials that because by the time, it's implemented, they start using it, you're going to be ahead of the game. Everyone's going to come to you with questions. How do you know how to use this? You took the time. That's how you become competitive. Next thing you know, it's a raise, it's a promotion, right? So you have to be really competitive. Finance is competitive, and you don't have to be competitive. You don't have to. One thing I've noticed is there's two types of workers, right, in finance. It's the first one is going to be, let's say you work 9 to 5, for example, 9 to 5, right? It's going to be someone who shows up to work exactly at 9 a.m., right, or maybe a minute before, but they're always on time, right on time. They're never 5 minutes early. They're never 10 minutes early. They're never 5 minutes late or 10 minutes late. They're always on time, 9 a.m., right? And they'll leave exactly at 5. At 5 p.m., they're walking out the door, right? They're walking out the door at 5 p.m., right? And there's also, on the other hand, there's someone else who might show up to work 30 minutes early because they have things they want to finish. And if they're not done by the end of the day, they're gonna leave, maybe work an extra hour, work an extra 2 hours, an extra 30 minutes or so. Now, if you look on the span of 5, 6 years, who is higher? You're gonna see that the person that's willing to put in more time to learn to get things done, that's gonna be the person that's gonna be higher. So of course you don't have to be competitive, but you can expect to be stuck in the same position for longer than someone who is putting in extra work, someone who is willing to go home and learn. Um, but yeah, so finance is competitive. If you want to be successful, it's going to be really competitive. And I'm a super competitive person when it comes to my work ethic, when it comes to, just knowing things, being the best at everything you do, making sure that everything you do is turns into gold. That's one thing I always try to remind myself. Everything I touch is going to turn into gold. I have to be the go-to guy. They've got to be like, hey, I don't know how to do this. Can you ask Nash? He knows how to do that. And that is how you become competitive and really successful.